Hey guys, welcome back to Fix It Phillip. We got a 99 Toyota Camry today, 144,000 miles, and has some major power steering leak issues. So we're going to change a couple low pressure power steering hoses and the high pressure line going from the power steering pump to the rack and pinion. So let me move this out of the way. So we got some major leak problems going on here. It's all just been pouring out all over the body here, all the way down. So we're going to change these two low pressure hoses. Okay, so we got the short hose here to the reservoir. This thing is just trashed. This used to be a hose clamp. This hose here runs down to the power steering pump. We're going to replace this one also. This is part of the high pressure power steering hose. It's leaking from right here, right where the metal meets the rubber here. So we're going to change out this hose as well. Okay, before we lift the car up for this power steering pressure hose, there's a couple brackets with the 10mm bolt on there or nut. We got to take those off too, because we're not going to be able to get to that from the bottom. So this one's kind of hard to see, but it's in the back here of the intake. Okay, so this bracket's loose here. And we have one more down here. I'm gonna try to get a better shot so you can see it. Okay, this is the back of the intake by the firewall. You can see me wiggling this metal line, the one we disconnected the upper bracket. We have that 10mm down there we gotta remove as well. So I'm gonna try with a long extension here. Okay, now we're going to lift up the car and do the rest from the bottom. Okay, here's from inside the wheel well. Here's the power steering pump. Here's that hose going to the reservoir. You can see the line here, how it's loose from us disconnecting the brackets up on top. Okay, so we got a power steering pressure sensor here. It's kind of hard to see, but you just gotta pinch and pull it off. Then we're going to loosen this nut here to take off the power steering pressure hose from the power steering pump. I think this one's a 24 millimeter. Yep. Okay, now we got to take it off from the rack and pinion side. Okay, here's the rack and pinion side. We're going to disconnect this here. Okay, now we can take out this power steering pressure hose. Okay, we got an O-ring right here that we're going to replace also. Okay, time to put in the new power steering pressure line. Okay, so we got two new copper washers for both sides of this banjo bolt. So one first here and then one on the bottom. Okay, that's tight. You want to put the sensor back on? I'm actually going to try to put that 10 millimeter nut back on one of these brackets while I'm down here. And I'll do the last one up on top. If I could squeeze in here. Okay, there's one. You'll put that upper bracket back on. The 10mm nut. Okay. Okay, it hoses back to the reservoir. Got the new one right here. Okay, there we go. This one calls for just regular Dextron ATF fluid. Okay, we got the ATF in here, so we're just gonna put it up in the air, fire it up, make sure that this is topped off, turn it back and forth, get all the air out, and make sure there's no leaks. Okay, so far so good. This thing's had a leak for a long time, so there's fluid everywhere. Okay, that's it on the power steering pressure hose and the two low pressure lines going to the reservoir on this 99 Toyota Camry 3.0. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And remember, with FixItPhillip, you can fix it. I'll see you next time.